When I came to Seaforth, one of the things that I learned more about, because it was corporate clients, or more importantly, the nonprofit clients that we worked with, was what a good PR campaign can do with building an army in terms of messaging points, graphics and events that instill the minds and the hearts of the people that work at these organizations. The best example that I have of that is when we opened up the Blue Cross Blue Shield building downtown Grand Rapids. Once again, just really building on this relationship that I now have downtown with the city, and that feeling like I know some of these buildings without having been born and raised here. The work that we did to help them work with people that were coming from a suburb to moving to a downtown office, and some of the things that come along with that was something that I really think I was able to develop while I was at Seaforth. My whole career has been short stints at small organizations and kind of trying to find my home. I always knew that I wanted it to be in PR, but wanted to try the agency side, wanted to try the corporate side, and I'd actually just come from a job in state government. So this was very different for me. Having clients that dealt with such a wide variety of topics even was very, very different. And so for me, it helped really round out some of the extra things you have to consider when you're in an atmosphere like that. I have to say relationships and people. The people that I worked with at Seaforth are still my friends today, and we're in these wide variety of roles with a wide variety of organizations. We still all know each other, we still connect, we still do work together. It was funny, my mom once told me, there'll be times in all of your jobs where you'll love your job and the people around you might not be the quite right fit for you. Or there'll be exactly the opposite instance where you won't like the job, but you will love the people that you're with. You found a special circumstance at Seaforth in that the people are just amazing. For Seaforth, it's been almost 10 years now since I worked there, and it's funny because I look back on it now as not a job, but this time in my life where I fell in love with the area. I met some amazing people that are still in my life today, and all at the same time got to do some really fun things for my job. I was born and raised in Michigan, but not in West Michigan, and this was my first experience living and working over here. In fact, I found an apartment that was about 5 blocks away, and I would walk back and forth to work. And I truly believe that it started me on the path that I have for loving downtown Grand Rapids as much as I do now. Not just living and working down here, but the projects we got involved with as well. I remember being really excited because when I first joined Seaforth, they were actually going to have a thank you lunch with the fire department for a pro bono piece that they did with them shortly after 9/11. And the huge number of nonprofits that Jenny and the entire office are involved with. As a matter of fact, I went back several times as an alumni to one of our local organizations' events that helps out a school, and it was a dinner that we held at a beautiful home in downtown Grand Rapids, and it was so much fun that even after I left, I made Jenny promise me that she would call me and I would come back and do it, because it was just a really, really cool event that connected you to the community. You got to know people, and like I experienced, ended up falling in love with and staying in downtown Grand Rapids.